Peace. What's happening, y'all? Hold on for a minute. Hey, we're going to read about the Israelites today. The Israelites. Let's get to it. Section 1. Israelites punished twice. Okay. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, glory to Him who carried His servant by night from the sacred mosque to the remote mosque, whose precincts we blessed, and we might show him of our signs. Surely he is the hearing, the seeing. And we gave Moses the book and made it a guidance to the children of Israel, saying, take no guardian besides me. And we gave to Moses the book and made it a guidance to the children of Israel, saying, take no guardian besides me. And so they gave Moses the book, and he taught the children of Israel the guidance. That was the book, the guiding light, right? So Moses told them one thing: don't serve no guardian besides your Lord Allah. Rule 1, the offspring of those whom we bore with Noah, surely he was a grateful servant. And we made known to the children of Israel in the book, certainly you will make mischief in the land twice and behave insolently with mighty arrogance. So I think where we living at now today, this is the twice. They already did it once. Where else? Jerusalem, right? Right? Twice. Let's do this, right? We made known to the children of Israel the book, certainly you will make mischief in the land twice, and also behave insolently. Okay, so when of the two, the first warning came to pass, we raised against you our servants of mighty prows. So they made havoc in your houses, and it was an accomplished threat. Then we gave you back the turn against them, and aided you with wealth and children and made you a numerous band. If you do good for your own souls. And if you do evil, it is for them. So when the second warning came, we raised another people that they might bring you to grief, and they might enter the mosque as they entered it the first time, and that they might destroy whatever they conquered with utter destruction. It may be that your Lord will have mercy on you, and if you return to mischief, we will return to punishment. And we have made hell, and we have made hell a prison for the disbelievers. Surely this Quran guides to that which is most upright and gives good news to the believers who do good, that theirs is a great reward. I know that's right. I believe that. That theirs is a great reward, and that those who believe in the hereafter, we have prepared for them a painful chastisement. Oh, no, yeah, I'm sorry. Did I read that right to y'all? Let me see. And those who believe not in the hereafter, we have prepared the painful chastisement. Those who believe not. Excuse me about that. Okay, section 2. Every deed has a consequence. And man prays for evil as he ought to pray for good. And man is ever hasty. And we made the night and the day 2 signs. Then we have made the night a sign. Then we have made the sign of the night to pass away. And we have made the sign of the day manifest, so that you may seek grace from your Lord, and that you may know the numbering of years and the reckoning. And we have explained everything with distinctness. Excuse me. We have explained everything, and we have made every man's actions to cling to his neck. And we shall bring forth to him on the day of resurrection a book which he will find wide open. Read thy book. Thine own soul is sufficient as a reckoner against thee this day. So what this read right here, we have made every man's actions to cling to his neck, and we shall bring forth to him on the day of resurrection a book which he will find wide open. And so I have all my actions, all my deeds wrapped around my neck. Look at that how you want to look at it, okay? But it's visible, okay? And my Lord will bring them forth, my deeds. And he will hand me a book on day of resurrection, which he won't hand me the book. I will find the book wide open. Then it will be said, read thy book. Thine own soul is sufficient as a reckoner against thee this day. So read thy book. And this day, you heard it, my own soul accuses me of what I've done. And so it's me against my soul. Who's me? My body, my flesh, what my hands did. You know what I mean? Okay, so read thy book. Okay, whoever goes aright, for his own soul does he go aright. And whoever goes astray, to its detriment only does he go astray. And no bearer of a burden can bear the burden of another. You got that? We got it, right? Okay, to his detriment. And no bearer of a burden can bear the burden of another, nor do we chastise until we raise a messenger. And when we wish to destroy a town, we send commandments to its people who lead easy lives, but they transgress therein. Thus the word proves true against it. So we destroy it with utter destruction. And how many generations did we destroy after Noah? And thy Lord suffices as being aware and seer of his servants' sins. Whoso desires this transitory life we hasten to him therein what we please, for whomsoever we desire. Then we assign to him the hell. He will enter it, despised, driven away. And whoso desires the hereafter and strives for it, he ought to strive, and he is a believer. Those are they whose striving is amply rewarded. Excuse me about that. Okay. All do we aid, these as well as these. No, these as well as those, out of the bounty of thy Lord. And the bounty of thy Lord is not limited. Limited. See how we made some of them excel others. Let me read that again. See how we made some of them to excel others, rise above others, you know what I mean? Ranks, right? Okay? We not all equal. You understand that? Okay? Yeah. See how we have made some of them to excel others, and certainly the hereafter is greater in degrees and greater in excellence. Associate not any other God with the law, lest thou sit down, despised, forsaken. Section 3, moral precepts. And thy Lord has decreed that you serve none but him, and do good to parents, if either or both of them reach old age with thee. Say not fie to them, nor chide them, and speak to them a generous word. Okay? Be kind. Your mother, your father, love them while you have them, because when they're gone, you're going to miss them. And lower to them the wing of humility out of mercy, and say, my Lord, have mercy on them, as they brought me up when I was little. Your Lord knows best what is in your mind, if you are righteous. He is surely forgiving to those who turn to him. And give not to the near of kin his due. And give to the near of kin his due, and to the needy and the wayfarer, and squander not wastefully. So, and give to the near of kin his due, and to the needy and the wayfarer, welfare. Okay, we already know. The poor, those on EBT, the old, be kind to them as well. Okay? We all brothers here. All brothers and sisters. We know this now. Okay? Even the worst of us, because we done worse behind closed doors. So we can't judge nobody. Surely the squanderers are the devil's brethren, and the devil is ever ungrateful to his Lord. And the devil is ever ungrateful to his Lord. Yes, Allah is the Lord of the devils and the devil. He created them, yes, just like he created us. And he will make more creation that we know and that we know not. So it don't matter what we think or say. This is our time, me and your time now. So it's about us. Okay, we running with the power of all those of your bloodline that was before you. You got all that rocking with you right here in this life. Let's move. Let's continue. And make not and if thou turn away from them, to seek mercy from thy Lord, which thou hopest for. Speak to them a gentle word, and make not thy hand to be shackled to thy neck, nor stretch it forth to the utmost limit of its stretching forth, lest thou sit down blamed, stripped off. Surely thy Lord makes plentiful the means of subsistence for whom he pleases, and he straightens. Surely he is ever seer. Surely he is ever aware, seer of his servants. Section 4, moral precepts. And kill not your children for fear of poverty. We provide for them and for you. Surely the killing of them is a great wrong. Let me read this again, all you mothers out there, and the fathers, mostly mothers. And kill not your children for poverty. We provide for them and you. My Lord got them. My kids, he got them. And he got me. Right? Surely the killing of them is a great wrong. And go not nigh to fornication. Surely it is an obscenity, and evil is the way. And kill not the soul which Allah has forbidden, except for, excuse me. And kill not the soul which Allah has forbidden, except for a just cause. Excuse me. And whoever is slain unjustly, we indeed given to we have indeed given to his hearer here authority, but let him not exceed the limit in slain. Surely he will be helped. Oh, that was a tough one. Let me see. And kill not the soul which Allah has forbidden, except for a just cause. And whoever is slain unjustly, we have indeed given to his hearer authority. So whoever that's above him, but let him not exceed the limit in slain in his revenge. Surely he will be helped. Okay. And draw not nigh to the orphan's property, except in a goodly way, till he attains maturity. Excuse me about that. It's a bug. Till he attains maturity and fulfill the promise. Surely the promise will be inquired into, and give full measure when you measure out, and weigh with a true balance. This is fair and better in the end. And follow not that of which thou hast no knowledge. Surely the hearing and the sight and the heart, of all of these it will be asked. Wow. And follow not that of which thou hast no knowledge. Surely the hearing, the sight, and the heart, of all these will be asked what it has done. My eyes will tell what it's seen, my ears will speak what it's seen, and you already know this. This is our Lord. Let me stop stressing that. And go not about in the land exultingly, for thou canst not rend the earth, nor reach the mountains in height. All this, the evil thereof, is hateful in the sight of thy Lord. This is of the wisdom which thy Lord has revealed to thee. And associate not any other God with the law, lest thou be thrown into hell, blamed, cast away. Has then your Lord preferred to give you sons, and for himself taken daughters from among the angels? Surely you utter a grievous saying. Okay. Section 5, disbelievers grow harder. Israelites, the chapter, the Israelites. And certainly we have repeated warnings in this Quran that they may be mindful, and it adds not save to their aversion. Say, if there were with him gods, if there were with him gods, as they say, then certainly they would have been able to seek a way to the Lord of the throne. Glory be to him. Glory to him. And he is highly exalted above what they say. The seven heavens and the earth and those in them declare his glory. And there is not a single thing but glorifies him with his praise. But you do not understand their glorification. Surely he is forbearing, forgiving. And when thou recitest the Quran, we place between thee and those who believe not in the hereafter a hidden barrier. And when thou recitest the Quran, we place between thee and those who believe not in the hereafter a hidden barrier. So you might be watching me on here, but you laughing at me, you giggling, you joking, and it's just entertainment. It's not important. You just watching because my light is bright. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you know, that's the wall, the barrier between us. Okay? Okay? When I'm reading you this book, this is the Quran. It says, and when thou recitest the Quran, my Lord places a barrier between me and the watchers. And whoever heart is true, they will hear my message. But the others who don't believe and just watching on rec, this is rec, they look at me like that because it's a barrier between us. Okay? Basically, you know, all right? The barrier. It's like I'm speaking to a wall, okay? And when thou recitest the Quran, and we put coverings on their hearts and a deafness in their ears, lest they understand it. And when thou makest mention of thy Lord alone in the Quran, they turn their backs in aversion. And we put coverings on their hearts and a deafness in their ears, lest they understand it. And when thou makest mention of thy Lord alone in the Quran, they turn their backs in aversion. Like, I'm all set with that. It's all good. Why they act like that, though? Because what I'm speaking, their heart desires not. That's what my Lord revealed to me. Okay, let me see. We know best what they listen. We know best what they listen to when they listen to thee. And when they take counsel secretly, when the wrongdoers say, you follow only a man, follow only a man deprived of reason. Yeah, that's Brent James, all right. If they do follow me, they close, but not reason, but I'm about to know, let's do it. See what they liken thee to. Yes, my Lord. So they have gone astray. and cannot find a way. And they say, when we are bones and decayed particles, shall we then be raised up as a new creation? Say, be stones or iron, or some other creature of those which are too hard to receive life in your minds. But they will say, who will return us? Say, he who created you at first. Still they will shake their heads at thee and say, when will it be? Say, maybe it has drawn nigh. On the day when he will call you forth, then will you obey him, giving him praise. And you will think that you tarried but a little while. Section 6, punishment must follow. Hold on for a minute. I need something to drink. So you're gonna make mischief in the land twice. I don't know why that's sticking out to me hard like that. It is though. Okay. Punishment must follow. And say to my servants that they speak what is best. Surely the devil sows decision among them, dissensions among them. The devil is surely an open enemy to man. He's an open enemy. You know what that means? He's everywhere. He's everywhere. He's open. When I open this book, it's visible. He's everywhere. You understand? The devil's an open enemy. Your Lord knows you best. He will have mercy on you if he please, or he will chastise you if he please. And we have not sent thee as being in charge of them. You see, I had that issue for a long time. Like I felt like they didn't believe I failed. And so I would stay on them when they ain't want no part to me, you know? But my Lord taught me a lesson out of that. I'm not in charge. You're not in charge. I didn't put you in charge of them. Your duty is to give the message and the warning, the good news and the warning, and keep stepping. Kick rocks. Just go. You know what I mean? That's it. They get it, they got it. They don't, they don't. Let's do it. Your Lord knows you best. You haven't read that one. I know y'all want to go to the next one. Say, stop talking, Brent. All right, take it out. And thy Lord best knows those who are in the heavens and the earth. And certainly we made some of the prophets to excel others. And to David, we gave the Zabur. Say, call on those whom you assert besides him. They have no power to remove distress from you, nor to change. Those whom they call upon themselves seek the means of access to their Lord. Whoever of them is nearest, and they hope for his mercy and fear his chastisement. So who these people call on, the jinns, the devils, themselves seek access to their Lord again. Just like what we supposed to be doing. The jinns, they really admire your striving hard in Allah's way. Because, hey, when I was doing evil, that was easy, man. It was easy. The act was easy. I needed a challenge. So I took the straight route, Allah's way. And I met my match, my challenge. Doing right is the hard way. The wrong road is the fun way. It's easy, man. You know what I'm saying? I need a challenge. What, you weak? Go in the Lord's way. Let's see how built you is. Say, call on those. No. Those whom they call upon themselves seek the means of access to their Lord. Surely the chastisement of thy Lord is a thing to be cautious of. And there is not a town, but we will destroy it before the day of resurrection, or chastise it with a severe chastisement. This is written in the book. And nothing hindered us from sending signs, but the ancients rejected them. And we gave to Thalmud the she-camel, a manifest sign, but they did her wrong. And we send not signs, but to warn. But they did her wrong. My Lord, they did her wrong. They hamstrung that huge she-camel that Allah and Hood just want them to. Either Hood or Sally, one of the two, peace be upon them. And when we said to thee, surely thy Lord encompasses men, and we made not the vision which we showed thee, but a trial for men, as also the tree cursed. In the Quran, hold on, we showed thee but a trial for men, also as the tree cursed in the Quran. And we warned them, but it only adds to their great inordinacy. And also the tree that, there's a tree that's at the bottom of hell. It's called Zanquum Zakum. I don't know, but is that the tree that's talking about in the Quran? Let's get to the next one. Section 7, the devil's opposition to the righteous. The chapter, the Israelites. And when we said to the angels, be submissive to Adam, they submitted. All the angels submitted, except Iblis. He said, shall I submit to him who thou hast created of dust? Iblis, he's a jinn. He's made of fire. But he was in the presence of Allah with the angels. Allah told him and the angels to submit to Adam, and all the angels submitted, except Iblis. And when we said to the angels, be submissive to Adam, they submitted, except Iblis. He said, shall I submit to him whom thou hast created of dust? He said, seest thou, this is he whom thou hast honored above me. This is Iblis now. If thou respite me to the day of resurrection, if thou respite me to the day of resurrection, I will certainly cause his progeny to perish, except a few. He said, be gone, whoever of them follows thee, surely hell is your recompense, a full recompense. And incite whom thou canst of them with thy voice, and collect against them thy horse and thy foot, and share with them in wealth and children, and promise them. And the devil promises them only to deceive. My servants, thou hast surely no authority over them, and thy Lord suffices as having charge of affairs. Your Lord is he who speeds the ships for you in the sea, that you may seek of his grace. Surely he is ever merciful to you. And when distress afflicts you, in the sea. Away go those whom you call on, except he. But when he brings you safe to the land, you turn away, and man is ever ungrateful. Do you then feel secure that he will not bring you low on a tract of land, or send on you a violent wind? Then you will not find a protector for yourselves. Or do you feel secure that he will not take your back, that he will not take you back into it another time? Then send you a fierce gale and thus overwhelm you for your ungratefulness? Then you will not find any aider against us in the matter. And surely we have honored the children of Adam, and we carry them in the land and the sea, and we provide them with good things, and we have made them to excel highly most of those whom we have created, the children of Adam. Section 8, opposition to the prophet. On the day when we shall call every people, listen close. On the day when we shall call every people with their leader, then whoever is given his book in his right hand, these will read their books, and they will not be dealt with a whit unjustly. And whoever is blind in this world, he will be blind in the hereafter, and further away from the path. And surely they had proposed to thee to turn, and surely they had proposed to turn thee away from that which we have revealed to thee, that thou shouldest forge against us other than that, and then they would have taken thee for a friend. Yeah, they did. And if we had not made thee firm, thou mightest have indeed inclined to them a little. It's true. I don't know, they so bootleg. But he did make me firm in my belief. It's all about believing power. You got to build your believing power. That's what I had to do to become spiritual. Okay? And if thou had not made thee firm, thou mightest have indeed inclined to them a little. Then we would have made thee taste a double punishment in life and a double punishment after death. Oh. And then thou wouldest not have found any helper against us. I know, my Lord. And surely they proposed to unsettle thee from the land, that they might expel thee from it. And then they will not tarry after thee but a little. This is our way with our messengers, whom we sent before thee, and thou wilt not find any change in our course. Section 9, truth will prevail. Keep up prayer from the declining of the sun till the darkness of the night, and the recital of the Quran at dawn. Surely the recital of the Quran at dawn is witnessed. So that morning prayer at sunrise now, as it's rising, before it rises, that first light, I want you to be in prostration, because that is witnessed from your Lord. Now, like in my mind, I just imagine my Lord on the sun looking at me, or Jabril, the angels just watching who's praying, and I'm up and I'm on my duty. and it feels good. Try it. Excuse me, I didn't mean to yell like that. Keep up prayer after the enduring part of the night. I'm sorry. And during part of the night. And during part of the night. Keep awake by it beyond what is incumbent on thee. Maybe thy Lord will raise thee to a position of great glory. So prayer and reading this book is a glorious thing in my Lord's eyes. Okay. And say, my Lord, make me enter a truthful entering, and make me go forth with the truthful going forth, and grant me from thy presence and authority to help me. And say, the truth has come and falsehood vanished. Surely falsehood is ever bound to vanish. And we reveal of the Quran that which is a healing and a mercy to the believers. And it adds only to the perdition of the wrongdoers. And when we bestow favors on man, he turns away and behaves proudly. And when evil afflicts him, he is in despair. Say, everyone acts according to his manner, but your Lord best knows who is best guided on the path. Section 10, the Quran, a unique guidance. A unique guidance. The Quran. The chapter, the Israelites, it's a really, really heavy chapter. Excuse me. And they asked thee about the revelation. Say, the revelation is by the commandment of my Lord. And of knowledge you are given but a little. And if we please, excuse me. If I had somebody watching, and could have told me, Brent, you got the old drinks on the job. I remember in school, dude had stuff in his lip, and you tell your boy, you should be like, yo, dude having all the mucus in it. And they asked thee but a little, and if we please, we could certainly take away that which we have revealed to thee. I'm sorry, let me read that again. And if we please, we could certainly take away that which we have revealed to thee. Then thou wouldest find none to plead thy cause against us. But it is a mercy from thy Lord. Surely his bounty to thee is abundant. Say, if men and jinn should combine together to bring the like of this Quran, they could not bring the like of it, though some of them were aiders of others. So, if men and jinn combined all their powers, they couldn't bring this Quran into existence, not even a chapter, you heard? That reads later on in the book, but this is the illuminated book. You know what I mean? Illuminated. You know what I'm saying? It lit me up. Look at me. Look at my life. Right? And he asked, all right, let me stop interrupting. And certainly we have made clear for men in this Quran every kind of description, but most men consent to nothing save denying. Okay. I apologize about that. I'll start right there. Let me see. And certainly we have made clear every kind of description. Most men consent to nothing save denying. And they say, we will by no means believe in thee till thou cause a spring to gush forth from the earth for us. Or thou have a garden of palms and grapes, in the midst of which thou cause rivers to flow forth abundantly, or thou cause the heaven to come down upon us in pieces, as thou thinkest, or bring Allah and the angels face to face with us, or thou have a house of gold, or thou ascend into heaven, and we will not believe in thy ascending till thou bring down to us a book which we can read. Say, glory to my Lord. Am I nothing but a mortal messenger? Wow. So these are all the things. See, this is the problem with the children of Israel. It's never enough for them. Or if they want the messenger to bring every sign to them, bring a book from heaven, fly up to heaven, bring Allah face to face, him and his angels, everything to appease them. What are they on, man? That attitude is, they disbelieve. This is why they call disbelievers. They could have Allah in their face. They still won't believe until it fits their desire. Let's keep reading, okay? Let's do it. Section 11, justice of retribution. And nothing prevents people from believing when the guidance comes to them except what they say. Has Allah raised up a mortal to be a messenger? Yeah, y'all want some supernatural X-Men, to preach. But it's men like me, you know what I'm saying? A mortal, regular guy, basically, live the struggle just like you get it from me. Say, had there been in the earth angels walking about secure, we would have sent down to them from the heaven an angel as messenger. You hear me? That's what the Lord said. He said, man, if we was angels, he would have sent an angel to us as a messenger. But he ain't going to send us an angel messenger because we're human flesh. We're men. Okay? It's not that type of party. Say, had there been in the earth angels walking about secure, we would have sent down to them from the heaven an angel as messenger. Say, Allah suffices for a witness between me and you. Surely he is ever aware of his servants, seeing. And he whom Allah guides, he is on the right way. And he whom he leaves in error, for them thou wilt find no guardians besides him. And we shall gather them together on the day of resurrection on their faces, blind and dumb and deaf. Their abode is hell. Whenever it abates, we make them burn the more. We make them burn the more. This is their retribution, because they disbelieve in our messages and say, when we are bones and decayed particles, shall we then be raised up into a new creation? Why y'all say that? Because y'all don't believe, right? But why you don't believe? When the word has come to you, clearly manifest. Why you choose not to? Don't thou hearest? I know you do. Okay? Yeah. And we shall gather them together on the day of resurrection on their faces, blind and dumb and deaf, their abode is hell. This is their retribution. Okay, I read all that, right? See they not that Allah, who created the heavens and the earth, is able to create the like of them? Of course he is. And he has appointed for them a term, and he has appointed for them a term, whereof there is no doubt. But the wrongdoers consent to nothing but deny. Yeah, they do. Say, if you control the treasures of the mercy of my Lord, then you would withhold them for fear of spending. A man is ever niggardly. Section 12, comparison with Moses. Surah 101. And certainly we gave Moses 9 clear signs. So ask the children of Israel, when he came to them, Pharaoh said to him, surely I deemed thee, O Moses, to be one bewitched. He said, truly thou knowest that none but the Lord of the heavens and the earth has sent these as clear proofs. And surely I believe in thee, O Pharaoh, to be lost. So he desired to scare them from the land. But we drowned him and those with him all together. And when we said to the children of Israel after him, abide in the land, but when the latter promise came, we brought you all rolled up. And with truth have we revealed it, and with truth did it come. And we have not sent thee but as a giver of good news and as a warner. And it is a Quran we have made distinct, so that thou mayest read it to the people by slow degrees. And we have revealed it in portions. Say, believe in it or believe not. Surely those who are given the knowledge before it fall down prostrate on their faces when it is recited to them, and say, glory to our Lord. Surely the promise of our Lord was to be fulfilled. And they fall down on their faces, weeping, and it adds to their humility. Prostration next to it. Say, call on Allah, or call on the beneficent. Say, call on Allah, or call on the beneficent. By whatever name you call on him, he has the best names. And utter not thy prayer loudly, nor be silent in it. And seek a way between these, like around this tone here. Not this tone, but this tone here. A very respectful tone. Okay? And say, praise be to Allah, who has not taken to himself a son, and who has not a partner in the kingdom, and who has not a helper because of weakness, and proclaim his greatness, magnifying him. The end. Chapter 18, the cave. Okay, so we read the Israelites. Aren't they a hard people to please? Aren't they a hard people to convince? Hard-headed, boy. Hard-hearted, hard soul, hard body. They are the Israelites. My Lord loves them. Yes, he do. My Lord said, Abraham was not a Jew, nor a Christian, but he was an upright man, a Muslim, and he was not of the polytheists. So, all the prophets, from Adam to Muhammad, same bloodline, same message. I assume they all have a likeness, all the prophets. I remember one time reading, I think it was about Muhammad's midnight, like his midnight trip that he had, and he went into heavens, and he said, I can't remember distinctly what it was, but Muhammad seen one of the messengers of old, and Muhammad said he looked like me, like he looked like myself. You know what I mean? Like it was likenesses. I remember reading that somewhere. And I know it's right because my heart remembers everything. My soul don't slip. The Israelites, disbelievers grow harder. And certainly we have repeated warnings in this Quran that they may be mindful, and it adds not safe to their version. If there were with him gods, as they say, then certainly they would have been able to seek a way to the Lord of the throne. Why do y'all worship these gods? Why? And not give your Lord his due, his praise, the proper praise. Why? You know, you create these gods you worship with your own hands. They have names of that which you name them. You named them. Allah has not sent down no authority with them. The seven heavens and the earth and those in them. Who are in the seven heavens? We know who's in the earth, but not everybody. But my Lord says, and those who are in them, declare his glory. And there is not a single thing, but glorifies him with his praise. But you do not understand their glorification. Surely he is forbearing, merciful. And when thou recitest the Quran, we place between thee and those who believe not in the hereafter a hidden barrier. Did you hear my message today? Those who say no, why didn't you hear it? The barrier was between us. Those, did you hear my message? Those who hear, no barrier. No barrier between us. Because you hear the message, you receive it, you recognize it. Listen to it. Your soul will recognize it without your body and your mind. Right. I'm going to leave it there. One more thing. And we put coverings on their hearts and a deafness in their ears, lest they understand it. And when thou makest mention of thy Lord alone in the Quran, they turn their backs in aversion. In aversion. They turn their backs. When I make mention, when the Quran makes mention of only one God, and that thou shalt not serve any God but thee, they turn their backs when they hear that. There's none beside him. We worship Allah alone. Praise be to Allah, the Lord of the worlds. Now, I hope y'all enjoyed the chapter. It's called The Israelites. The Israelites. It's a powerful one. I will go back and analyze it more, but I gotta make some rules. Thank you for listening, bearing with me in my reading, in my reciting. I'm just playing. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm getting old. We got one long gray hair. All right, y'all. Y'all take care. I hope you enjoyed the reading of the Holy Quran by Maulana Muhammad Ali. I really recommend that you go on off of Amazon. Amazon has it. It it looks like this. Let me see. The Holy Quran, Maulana Muhammad Ali. The pages they go outline. Okay, so that's what makes it really distinct. All right, I'm gone. Assalamu alaikum. Peace, brothers and sisters.